Hey Jesse, this is Jeff. I just wanted to show you um, basically how to work that Ivy generator. So I've created, I'm going to create a column here. Let's do a smooth shade. And I'm going to raise it up a little bit and size it a little bit down. Maybe not that much. And I'm going to make sure let's have some subdivisions in these. I might even have some subdivisions on the top. So, as we talked about before, the first thing you want to do is make sure that you have that on the mesh, that you have it triangulated. Well, actually, before I do that, I'm going to show you the normals so that we can make sure that if sometimes the normals might be flipped inside out. So if I look at this looks normal, but it's really the normals are facing in and they're not facing out. So we want to look and see under display. Let's see, polygons, face normals. So see how you can see these little spikes coming out? That's saying that the polygons are facing the right way. If I had those flipped, if we went inside of this, well, I can't. Let's see. Maybe we can do it with wireframe. See how all the normals are facing inside? We don't want that. We want to make sure that the normals are facing out, which they are now. So I'm going to select that and I'm going to mesh triangulate. So mesh still looks good. Everything's triangulated. And I want to go to File, Export All. I'm going to click this little box. And I want to make sure I have OBJ export. If you don't have OBJ, you might need to go under Window, Setting Preferences, Plugin Manager, and set that. Default, yeah, everything's fine. Groups, points, materials, smoothing, normals on, smoothing on, that's fine. So we're going to export this. I'm just going to do it on the desktop so I'll make it easy on us. Call this test.obj. Default, preserve references, those are all the same kind of things. So now that I have that, I can go into the Ivy generator and import object and material, which we really don't have any materials on there yet, but and I'm going to find this on the desktop, my OBJ. Now it may look like it's not there, or it may take a second. It may take yours a second to come in, or you might have to zoom out. And I'm using the right mouse button and I'm zooming out. But once I'm inside of Ivy generator, then basically what you're going to do is you're going to double click to have a start area, and then this will grow from that area. And then if you want some leaves on it, I'm going to have to click birth. And now I have, and I can change the size of those leaves and all that, and where it births it out and all that. But once we have all that, we're going to export the OBJ. And I'm going to do test 2. Click save. And back into Maya. So let's turn off these showing this faces. So I'm going to move this over. File, import, and I'm going to find that test 2. And that's the material, test 2 MTL, so I only really want the test 2 OBJ. And there it is. And so if I wanted to, I can move this back. It should fit right within it. And you know, those boxes, basically what I'm going to have to do, instead of having these boxes, I'm going to have to reload that, look window, Hypershade, under rendering editors. And I'm going to have to find that material, these materials, and reload the textures for, so this is the branch, this is the first leaf, and this is the second leaf. And those should all be under textures in the folder. So you can find that. If not, let's see, I can go I have this on my local D drive. Let's see. So textures are right here in the Ivy Generator folder, and there's the branch material, and there's a couple of the leaf material.